Hello, 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 this is Wogawell, and today we're playing Dungeons 3. So, I just got picked up this game, it was on offer, good deal. Um, I remember a long time ago playing Dungeons 2 and being, completely engrossed in this game for like 2 or 3 days till I finished it. This game, however, is supposed to be better than the last one, so I figured I'm going to do a playthrough of this and see how it goes. I never finish these things, so I apologize in advance if it's not finished, but we're going to jump right into it. The premise of this game is basically you sort of an opposite of a dungeon crawler, where you build the defenses of the dungeon while heroes come in and try and take you out. And it gets really, really interesting because it's sort of like RTS, RPG elements, and it's just an interesting take on the whole, base building game. We're going to jump right into it. Obviously, there's a few options here: multiplayer, skirmish, campaign. But we're going to do the campaign. We might jump into multiplayer later on, depending on how things go. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this stuff. Like this video. Let me know if you want more. Obviously, I'll keep it going. I'll be playing this game till I'm done. So we're going to jump right into it. Now, keep in mind, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, to be honest, in this game, apart from my knowledge of the second game. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it. Main campaign.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target, a dark elf named Talia.
Now, this game doesn't take itself very seriously. The narrator is absolutely hilarious. He's probably the most memorable character of the last game. And the absolute evil, I guess, is me. So I'm going to allow the guy to talk and do the video clips and everything, and we can go through it that way. But yeah, as you can see, there's a co-op option here as well. I've never tried that. I can't even remember if it was in the last game, but we're going to jump right into this and play some videos and that.
A long, long time ago, the absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil. And the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
And I guess this is where we start. So yeah, like I said, it didn't take itself very, very seriously at all. But it's still, you know, all in good fun. So we'll see what happens. This doesn't seem like it played off of the last game very much, even though the story was just basically conquer and kill everything. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but it as I said, it doesn't take itself seriously. But however, the mechanics are quite strong. They do spend a lot of time working on, you know,
good fellow. He was visiting
the inner
the
workings.
fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country.
Grimly.
Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Quite cringy.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Now, here we go, we're in the game. So, that was quite long. But of course it gets you in the sort of idea of what's going on. And as I'm moving, you can see, I wonder if that rabbit dies. Not that I want to kill the rabbit, of course, but it seems to be spreading everything around. Catch the rabbit? No. Okay. So, it seems, hopefully, if this is like the second game, we end up in a dungeon very shortly. But it seems like right
The shadow
now...
of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry. I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Okay, so that's just basically saying to stay out of this light, whatever this is. Probably going to kill me off. So I'm guessing this is sort of a stealth mission to start off with. So if we just get through here, I'm going to just do it like a StarCraft player and be like... Okay, so...
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the Shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
As long as it wasn't in the light, okay.
The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
Interesting.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the Shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate.
Nice.
The Shadow's target was close. So close. Talia, the Dark Elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right, we'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's a pretty rough entrance into the game. We're going to continue on here. Obviously I'm going to keep playing, but I'm going to do this in episodes. So we'll end this one here, and hopefully by the next episode there isn't as many cutscenes, because it seems like we've gone through about 10 minutes of cutscenes alone. But obviously, you know, we'll get there. So I'll see you in the next episode.